Hey y'all, I'm gonna show y'all how I made this YouTube banner and also this YouTube intro. hmm So yeah, let's get right into it. First thing we're gonna start off with is the banner. I'm gonna go to upload so I can upload my picture. You pick the picture that you want. I'm gonna make it smaller so it fits into that strip for the YouTube banner. I'm gonna play with the transparency, but I feel like that's too dark. Mm. I'm gonna remove the background on it. Yeah, and I'm gonna bring the transparency back to 100 just so I can see what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna remove all this extra space because it's not needed. After I do all of that, I am gonna make it bigger. And then I'm gonna change the transparency and just fade it out a little bit. Not as much as I did earlier, but fade it out. Probably to about 41. I'm going to add my next picture, remove the background, take out all the extra unneeded space. And then I'm going to adjust it to where it's small enough to fit in this strip. I'm going to add a text. I'm going to type in D. Taylor. Of course, that's my name. And then I'm going to change the font. The font name is 10. I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but you see it right there. I'm also going to change the font size to about 53. I'm going to make the name bigger, and then I'm going to position it into the center. And with YouTube banners, you have to use their dimensions. Like if you go on YouTube and go on your channel and go to edit, it tells you what the dimensions of the YouTube banner is. So what I do is I take those dimensions, and since I have Canva Pro, I do the resize and magic thing. I just click that and put in the size that it is, and it resizes my design for me. So that's what I do in order for it to fit in the YouTube banner thing. Right here, I'm adding my @ handle. I've changed that font to Lotto, and then the font size for this is going to be 11. I'm also going to change the spacing of the letters, and I think I'm going to change it to about 220. hmm I'm also going to position this into the center of the design to where it matches up with Detailer, the title. I'm going to go to Elements and I'm going to click the Instagram icon. I'm going to change the color to white, and then I'm going to make it smaller, of course. I'm going to put this just above the @ handle at Hey There She Goes. You might as well go and follow me on Instagram and TikTok, of course. But yeah, I'm just doing this. And then what I did is just copy and pasted the TikTok icon from my previous design. So you didn't see me do anything because I just copy and pasted it. And I'm sizing it up to where it's side by side and where both of them is still kind of in the middle. gonna change the background because this background would be viewable for like on your TV. And then this picture is going to be the background. So, like, if you were viewing my YouTube banner on the TV, you would be able to see this background. And I just like to do it because it looks good that way, and why not? I know most people view it on mobile, but some people, like me, like to view it on the TV as well. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm just adding this. I'm going to position it to the back, all the way in the back. And then I'm going to change the transparency on this as well to about 15. Mm, yeah. And you see how good that looks already? Now, I feel like I need to add more. And I don't know, with your designs, you just got to play with it because I was trying to do where the cat is on one side and then me on the other side, but it just wasn't giving it for me. So this is me just trying to play with it, trying to get it right. I'm also going to remove the backgrounds on it as well. Keep trying to get it right. Fade this out. Remove the background. And with designing, it just takes time because it's like you have an idea in your head and then you could be working on that idea and the idea goes a whole different way. See, like how I did that cat and added a multiple. I was just gonna add it to another side, but when I did it, it looked good that way. So I said, well, let me do the same thing on the next side, on the other side. So I'm flipping it and gonna duplicate it. And you can always reverse your designs as well. Duplicate it. You see how good that looks? And this picture, these two pictures, they just were not giving it for me. I don't know what it was. Just have to keep on playing with it. I don't know. I'm gonna fade this one out too, because having one faded out and the other one is regular, it don't look good that way. Then I'm gonna take that out. Yeah, that looks much more better without the feet. And of course, you gotta keep playing with the size and positioning. And then I feel like it wasn't complete, so I'm gonna add a smoke effect. Instead of using graphics, I'm gonna use a photo. And then, yeah, this one that I had my eye on, I think this one gonna go really good. So I'm just going to position it in the back. I'm going to do it to where the smoke covers that whole strip of what we just created. And then I'm going to, yes, because it was showing too much of the ground, but I wanted more of the smoke, if that makes sense. So I'm going to position this to the back of the designs that we just did. Bring it forward. And then I'm just going to fade it out a little bit to where it's subtle. If you see where I'm going with it. Yeah. I just feel like it was still plain to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add beauty and lifestyle vlogs underneath my name, Detailer. And I'm just making it smaller, resizing it. This is also going to be centered along with everything else. And after I'm done, I'm just going to download it. Click download. And I'm going to save, well, you can save it anywhere you want to, but I'm going to save it in my desktop. I'm going to change the name on it to Detailer Banner. And click save. Moving along to the YouTube intro, you're going to click YouTube intro. I'm going to start with a blank design, a blank page. I'm going to add the picture I want to use. I'm going to change the background color to that. And it's just going to give the same vibe as the YouTube banner. Move the background, of course, and position it in the center. And these are the pictures from my birthday photo shoot that I did. They are really cute. Okay, I'm going to add a heading and I'm going to do Detailer just the same as we did in the YouTube banner. The font is going to be the same, of course, that 10, whatever you want to call it. But for this, I'm going to change the font size. I'm going to make it bigger. So I'll probably make this about 130. It's already in the center. And it's simple. It's very simple, but it looks really good. I'm going to add animation to this, and I'm going to do the typewriter to where it's typing my name. And then I'm going to change the speed on it so it doesn't go that fast. I'm also going to make that clip to 3 seconds, and then on to our next slide. So the background of this slide is going to be the same picture of the background of the YouTube banner. And I don't know, I just love this picture. I'm going to change the transparency on this as well. Then I'm going to add another picture. Remove the background. Took out all that extra space that wasn't needed. And I'm going to make the picture bigger. Add a heading. And it's going to be the same as the banner, beauty and lifestyle vlogs. It's going to be the same 10 whatever font as well. Make that smaller to font size 30. I'm going to position it to the side of this slide. And with this YouTube intro, I had got inspiration from another YouTube tutorial. However, I put my own twist to it. So I was watching that one. I can't remember the YouTuber's name. I was watching that one and I really liked it. And I was like, I wonder if I can create something similar. And I came up with this. So it turned out really cute. So shout out to you, girl, for giving me the idea. So I just added a shape, and inside of it, I'm adding weekly videos with an exclamation point. And then I'm gonna make it wider and then shorten it to where it looks like a bar, like this. And then I'm gonna space out the line, well, space out the letters and for the weekly videos. That way it pops out more, you can see it. I'm gonna go to elements and add a subscribe button, make it smaller, of course. And then I'm gonna position it to where it's centered with the beauty and lifestyle vlogs and the weekly videos. Also, with the subscribe button, I'm gonna add animation to this. I'm gonna go all the way down to what is it, pulse? Yeah, I'm gonna use pulse, and then I'm gonna change the intensity so it's not pulsating fast, it's doing it slow. I'm gonna shorten this slide to about 3.9, and what we gonna do, move right along to the next slide. Now this is the last slide. I'm gonna upload my picture. Gotta find it first. To where I'm sitting on the cat. Gonna remove the background. And then I had took out the parts I didn't want to use. I'm gonna make it bigger so where it fills up that whole side of the screen. And of course we gotta fade this out too. Gonna add another picture, remove the background. Everything is repetitive. Everything when creating any type of design, everything is repetitive. And when learning how to do this, it just takes a lot of practice, because when I first started doing this, I was so lost. But what helped me was I think I was looking at TikToks of people doing it, so that way I could learn what all tools that Canva had. That's what I did. See what all type of tools Canva had and how I could use it to my creativity. And then I just keep practicing with y'all. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but I try once a month to put out a tutorial for y'all. So it's showing y'all how to create designs, and it's also giving me the practice to create more designs and get better. So it's a win-win. So for this slide, I did the same as I did with the previous slide. However, I changed the beauty vlogs to follow me, and I added my @handle. I'm also going to add the Instagram and TikTok icons, and I'm just going to put it above it. And with the TikTok handle, I don't know what happened with all the TikTok handles that Canva had, but it's like they all disappeared. So what I had to do was get my TikTok icon from Google, and what you can type in is TikTok icon PNG, and whatever color you want it to be, you can do white or black or whatever other color, and you can just upload it to Canva and go from there. Because the ones that Canva offer, well, now it's not given. For right here, I'm going to add like a film Polaroid type thing here for this design. I'm going to make it bigger, stretch it out. And with some of the frames, you can change the color of the outline. Like you see how this is a light gray. I'm going to change it to a all black. Now I'm going to start adding the pictures, and for these I'm just going to add the colored pictures of the pictures that's already in this intro. I just feel like it makes it pop, a pop of color. So I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about it yet, but for the time being, it's gonna do. I'm gonna add my animations, and then I'm gonna use the baseline. I'm gonna slower the speed up so it's more defined. And I'm also gonna do it to this one as well because I think I forgot to do it, which I did. So baseline, and then I'm gonna decrease the speed of it. And for this slide, it's just going to be a blank slide, but I'm going to do 0.7 seconds. Yeah. Also, I'm going to add the transitions in between slides. So this one is going to be a slide. I'm going to change the seconds to zero point 0.8 seconds for the duration. And for this one, I'm going to do match and move. I'm also going to do match and move with, with that slide too. And I don't know what happened in between me creating these designs. It changed the duration of this intro, but I would like it for it to be 12 seconds. So I'm just playing around with how long the slides are going to be. And that's the end. This is the final results of what we just created. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what y'all would like to see next. Bye, y'all. I also did a outro too. It looked good.